Kamusta there, guys. What is up? It is the Drax6 dude here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the RAMPART 17, the second gun unlocked here in Black Ops 4. It's not going to be a gun guide. I don't think we need to do a gun guide, but we need to talk about this gun as a whole in this current meta of Black Ops 4. I've been playing a little bit more Black Ops 4. There's a reason why I've been talking a little bit more about this game in general. I've been having a little bit more fun than I had at the beginning of the game, but such is life. We just gotta adapt to what we do, and maybe this game will get even better in my eyes. Who knows? The RAMPART 17, this is just unedited gameplay, so I can kind of show you with my skill level. It might be different with you guys, because in the hands of a boss, I bet this gun would be overpowered. But the RAMPART 17 really kills quick. Honestly, it's a great gun all around. I think you can do a lot of things with it. Hardcore is going to be a little bit different, but core definitely helps. It definitely made me a little bit better of a player, although I'm not really that good at this game. I prefer to play games like Battlefield, where I can strategically play, where aiming is not really much of an issue, considering my aim is pretty bad. I think this game needs tweaked in that aspect. I feel like aiming is a bigger part of the game, and that's why I feel like this game isn't really much, in my eyes, a game for me. I'm not much of an aimer. I can't aim. So for this gun, it definitely helps out, because it kind of helps me with my problem, which is aiming. Yeah, that doesn't seem like an issue that people would say proudly, like, damn, I can't aim. But it's just something that I've had to endure, especially when it comes to Call of Duty. I've seen people have amazing aim, but their overall awareness is just It needs work. It's these talents that people are gifted with that I just wasn't given. Like right there, anybody else would have gotten that kill. My aim was just a little bit off, and that's what really sent it home for me. Personally, I think the RAMPART 17 needs to get another buff. Although it is a great gun, I think it needs something. I think it needs something. It needs a something. Although I guarantee a bunch of people will be telling me in the comment section that, oh no, the RAMPART is already overpowered, we don't need it any better than it already is. But with that being said, I think we need to look at the RAMPART as objectively as possible. I don't think we need to look at it as if it's some overpowered gun. But as it is in the current meta, if they need to reduce something, I'm sure they would. Of course, balancing is just a part of every FPS shooter nowadays, as balancing makes the game fair, especially for people who like using certain guns, like using certain playstyles. I think balancing has its part in Black Ops and Call of Duty and FPS games as a whole. I think balancing needs to happen, whether you believe this is needs a nerf or it needs a buff. It really depends on your play style and what you believe this game should look like. That's why nerfs and buffs always get a big positive and a big negative. You can't please everybody, but with this RAMPART being the way it is, I think it's going to be pretty darn good in the hands of the right people. So I think they buffed it to the point where the Maddox and the ICR aren't as overpowered. I feel like that's what they need to do, is get the guns that are underpowered and make them more usable, and that's really what it comes down to. Do you know why Modern Warfare 2 was so loved by people? Because Modern Warfare 2, you were able to use everything. It felt like every gun was usable. It felt like every gun had its own play style, and you felt like you were able to change up your play style with your synergy and make it so that these classes actually mean something, rather than just putting together the best guns with the best attachments, making yourself just an overpowered soldier. Where, as in this game, I think think it just needs a little bit more oomph, and I think this game could be pretty darn good in the retrospect of Call of Duties on the next-gen console, considering the last couple Call of Duties have been really lackluster. I think World War II has been the best over the last 5 years, but this one's definitely giving it a run for its money. Despite it being a little bit boring at times, I feel like there's not enough things for you to do. Although I do prefer Black Ops as a whole, considering Modern Warfare has not released a title in forever, and I think we need to get another Modern Warfare here in the next couple of years, especially next year if that's what the rumor is, and if the rumor is true. I think we need a Modern Warfare I think we need an addition to that trilogy to make it even more spectacular. But that's just my personal opinion. This has been the Rampart 17. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Draxixdude, DRAXIXDUDE, signing off.